Carl, we associate you as an outstanding pitcher in the late 40s in the Manitoba Junior Baseball League playing with the Elmwood Giants. And I know that you probably have some outstanding memories of those days. Is there anything that really sticks out as a special highlight?
Well, I think the one that really sticks out is when we lost. You know, it's not when we won. We lost the final in 1946 to the Rosedales, and we figured we were going to win it, but we didn't. And I think that stands out more than anything else.
Is that because you were favored maybe to win it, or?
Well, I think it was a 50-50 deal, but we thought we could, but we just didn't.
But subsequently, you went on to be champions.
Well, no.
No?
No.
Always a runner-up?
Not that year, all the runner-up, yeah.
Yeah, well, maybe that's why, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Those days, Elmwood and Rosedales, there was a great rivalry between the two clubs.
Oh, there was terrific rivalry there. Boy, oh boy. Everybody was good friends, you know, at that time, and there was no animosity or anything like that between the two teams, but we still want to beat each other.
You were an excellent pitcher. Were you a fastball pitcher, or did you throw a lot of stuff?
Pretty well fastball. I had a little problem with my elbow, and I couldn't throw curves very well. Mm-hmm. And but I was more noted for my fastball, I guess it was.
How important was the catcher that you had to work with?
I had terrific catchers. There was Bob Sikorsky, who was the first year in Elmwood, and then the second year we had Alec Krasiba.
Right.
Now he was a tremendous catcher.
Well, Alec's a Hall of Famer like you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I think he was inducted the same year as I was.
Yes, right. Mm-hmm.
But he was a tremendous catcher.
How did you get started into baseball? What really interested you in becoming a baseball player?
Well, just reading the paper, I guess, every night and thinking about, you know, one of these days we may go out and play baseball somewhere, anywhere. At that time, there was no teams in the area, but when I turned, I think it was 17, the Norwood had a team in the junior league, and I played for them that 1 year. But I could only play on Tuesdays because I was working for the CNR Railway, and I was working the night shift from 4 to 12, and that was the only time I had the day off, and I took Tuesday.
So every Tuesday you pitch?
Yeah, once a week.
How about after junior? What happened to your baseball days?
Well, I sort of, pardon me, there was a period there where I was working for a company, and they said that there was a transition period between moving into a new building, and it was a tremendous job. And I was taking a few nights off the week to play baseball. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden the boss came to me and he said, "You have not been working as many days overnight as the other fellas." And he says, "Why is that?" I says, "I'm playing baseball." So he just put it to me. He says, "Who pays your salary?"
How about that? Yeah.
So that was it.
Yeah. So you were actually discouraged from continuing?
Pretty well, yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But
had you thought about coaching or getting back?
I did. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I coached a youngsters team. I think they're about 8 or 9 years old, I believe it was, in Norwood, the community club.
Yes.
And I think that 1 year we won the city championship there. And I didn't take up coaching after that because, like I say, that business kept me from doing too much extracurricular activity.
Sounds like you were somewhat restricted in your baseball career by employment.
Well, I guess I was in a certain way, I guess. I could have said, well, he could have said, well, if you don't like it, you know, you may leave.
Sure.
And I figured, well, I needed a job at that time. Like my father passed away in 1940, and I was sort of the oldest of the group at home there, and I pretty well had to work. Yeah. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have stayed at that job.
Carl, did you have any idols that you looked up to in baseball? Any people that you patterned your pitching delivery after, for example?
Not actually. I was more for the for the fellows like Stan Musial.
Yeah.
And I really worshiped that guy.
Does that mean you were a Cardinal fan?
Yeah, and Chicago Cubs, Ernie Banks.
Sure.
Ernie Banks was another wonderful player. I've often wondered what he'd be like if he played for a team that was a winning team.
Are you still a baseball fan?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
More than anything else.
And what does it mean to be a member of the Baseball Hall of Fame for you?
Well, it's very humbling for me because I actually wasn't expecting. Pardon me. I wasn't expecting it, to tell the truth. But I was really happy. My wife was very happy.
It's kind of satisfying to be associated with some of the greats of baseball in our province.
Definitely is, yes, certainly. Like Freddie Dunsmore and a few of the other Rosedales and Jack Warwick on our team. And a bunch of them there. It's a wonderful group to belong to.
We've been talking to Carl Mattson, a former Elmwood Giant and now a member of the Manitoba Baseball Hall of Fame.